Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. No gimbal required for this video. So, JJC, photography brand, they sent me this action camera neck mount, right? And I broke it, but I fixed it, right? And I think it still works better than a gimbal most of the time. Gimbal, sometimes it's very weighty. You gotta store it somewhere. You gotta put it somewhere. Yeah, it could be the same shape as this neck mount, but the neck mount is very foldable, bendable. But a gimbal, you gotta store that thing somewhere, right? When you're done with it, or you run out of battery. But with that said, everyone, I just think this product does work when you want to, keep your hands free. But that doesn't mean that you're going to see the same, experience that I experience. See, I'm a professional, all right? I got stabilization set on this particular app, Premium Studios app. Not only that, I know my video bit rates, I know my audio bit rates. So take it with a grain of salt. What you see is live. Here in New York City, people double park on the sidewalks, trash everywhere. But I gotta go back to my storage. But also making my rounds. But I want people to understand that this brand sent me these products for free. And they didn't ask me, hey, do this video, do this video, do this video, do it. No, I'm doing all these videos just to make sure you, as a subscriber or a viewer, that I'm not a influencer. I'm not trying to plug you, but I'm trying to give you an experience. If you're looking for something like this is a good product. I just wish I wasn't being so rough with it. Because normally I'm using my gimbal, and that sometimes, just holding the gimbal all day, like, with the weight, you're like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, you got this around your neck. It doesn't weigh that, it doesn't even barely weigh. But it may get uncomfortable for some people. Keep that in mind. Especially if you're like walking with an extra backpack, it may be some discomfort, but you can make some adjustments because the neck band itself is like a very flexible band and it's rubberized. And then hopefully it's actually certified rubberized for the skin, so you don't get any allergies or any skin burns from it, because that does happen. But you all should know that I'm always using ND filters. Well, most of the time I am. Sometimes I just don't have, I don't know, I get frustrated. I wish I could have a third arm. I don't know. Sometimes I don't use it for the live streams at night because I don't necessarily have to. But I do sometimes use CPL. Over the bridge. I walked over the bridge, walked back over the bridge, walked back over the bridge. Oh my panda, what a day. And as I was doing that, I stopped at, see, I was sitting there editing that video. And I was like, yeah, I need to edit this. Because like, I need to post something. And also I need to go get that other phone so I can record. And that's why we're going back to the storage. Plus, I don't know. People are not very given this August. But, you know, community refrigerators is looking very, very empty right now. There's a line. So there's a line. You know Flushing Avenue? Well, there's a bunch of community refrigerators. Right now, I just came from there, right? Well, just came from there, but a few hours ago, there was a whole fucking line. I was like, are you serious? This is how many people are waiting at the community refrigerator just for a single donation. Keep telling the city, people are really, really starving. And you think your food banks are working. Your so-called control food banks. Ooh. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna walk up the stairs. I'm not a lazy motherfucker. Exercise is fucking good for you anyway. See, everyone's on the phone and goes, this is New York City. Pay attention. People are assholes. This is how I cross the street now. Look, the elevator just got here. That's why I tell people you should just rather just walk. It's good for you anyway. The average New Yorker doesn't get no more than 10,000 steps anyway. Should get about 15. Alright, going to the subway. Hello. Oh, let me show you something very interesting. Alright. You see this scene? I take these ND filters off. Look at that. Super overexposed, right? Maven filters. And you get that nice smoothness when you're using the right shutter speed too. None of that screen tear shit that YouTube loves so much on their app. nice rims on that Camaro, though. You see that Camaro? Look at that fucking, look at the rims, though. That's a nice blend of two colors. All right, everybody. 3 days to my birthday. What am I gonna do for my birthday? I don't know. I'm looking at that bridge jump. I know if a Navy SEAL can dive from that high, I can do it, bro. You're like, but you're not trained. It's not the point. I don't need to be trained to actually understand how to dive. Yes, maybe I should be trained, but that's why you wonder why there's always this, you cheap fucking, I don't know, maybe you're a con of God, like a lot of people are saying. Some people are saying he just, after hearing the story, he kind of did like the double hypocrite. Well, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like preaching one word and preach another, but he doesn't even follow the words that he's preaching to me. Doesn't make sense. Man, these niggas like to cut corners sometimes, bro. I would if I owned a car in New York City, I would never take it to one of these mechanics. Because here's the thing. You end up coming back to them for more services now. Because either they reach your shed, and sometimes that does happen, especially in the Bronx. But recently, I just seen some video of NYPD arresting people for sitting on milk crates. And I was like, no, only in the Bronx they do that shit. Come to Queens? Nah. Go to Brooklyn? Nah. Go to Manhattan? Definitely not, because everyone's sitting on milk crates, even the Chinese. If you're gonna arrest some dudes in the Bronx, then arrest the Chinese, the blacks, and Harlem, and everywhere else that sit on milk crates on Broadway between 1013 all the way down to 96th Street. Get the fuck out of here. Only in the Bronx they do that. Because people in the Bronx just fail to realize you gotta know your rights, bro. Gotta know your rights. On a milk crate, you guys seen that footage? I actually started laughing, and then I was like, wait, they actually really are giving summonses and handcuffs on people for a milk crate? Sitting in front of the bodega? Chilling at their local bodega. When that's been a crime? Dude, think about this. People have been hanging in front of their bodegas since the 1960s, bro. Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn. You go to the bodega where you hang out. The corner store. Yo, I'm gonna meet my homie at the corner store. You need something? When has that been a crime? This is why I say only in the Bronx they like to violate people's rights. Yeah, go check that out. Google it too. You're gonna guys gonna be like, oh wow, they actually getting arrested for milk crates? Yeah. Getting summonses and tickets for sitting in front of their favorite bodega store. Wonder if I was the owner's son and I told my friends to come over. That's what they misconceived. Oh, man, pendant. Oh, policing. Policing, man. In New York City. I love policing everywhere else, but policing in New York City sucks ass. For sitting on milk crates. in front of your favorite bodega store, chilling, protect, mind you, you protect. Some people does not make hang out in front of my building. I would park. Like, no, no, no. This is summertime. See? No? No one? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this live stream then, if no one has an interest. So, see ya.